Yo. Good evening, everyone, and welcome to another amazing episode of the Shryne vodcast, where we talk about all things DeFi, all things Web3, and all the amazing projects and the apps being built on the NIA blockchain operating system. I'm Ebube Dike, and I'm here with the trailblazing Rhoda, our co-host.
Thank you, everybody. GM, guys. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Wherever you are watching us from, you are welcome to another episode of our podcast.
Don't forget, this podcast is brought to you by the amazing people from CreativesDAO. They're really passionate about building and upgrading people and onboarding people on the blockchain.
And it is also created by the visionary Dedeoko Shryne.
So let's dive into the project that will blow your mind today. An amazing project called Metapool, and we're going to do that in the simplest form possible for you guys to understand.
Yeah, thank you. That's right, Ebube. So Metapool is more than just words can describe it.
Yeah.
It's a game changer in the world of decentralized finance. So let's break it down and see what it is all about.
Sure.
So first of all, the project was made possible by a host of full stack developers and project managers led by Claudio Cosio and Lucito Tato, who are the co-founders.
Oh, amazing. So, the founders doing this is not just them. They have they deal with amazing team to bring this project up.
Exactly.
And it's so amazing. And also at its core, Metapool is a liquid staking ecosystem in DeFi. Think of it as a place where you can stake your tokens and have freedom to use them. Most times people, when you lock your token or you lock any form of your crypto, you don't have access to use them again. But Metapool offers a totally different view on that, you get, and it offers solutions when it comes to liquid tokens and even Launchpad that lets you participate without any losses.
So here's the thing, Ebube. Yeah, that's right. So when you stake your token, your token usually get locked up. So the concept around this project is basically to make your staked token work for you.
Exactly. I like that. I like how you put that.
Exactly. So basically, you can stake your token and still have access to their value. It's like staking with a twist.
Yeah.
I mean, the project has made it possible that when you stake a token to support the ecosystem of a project, just to support the ecosystem of a project, to liquid the ecosystem of the project financially.
Exactly.
Normally in the Web3 space, you cannot access these staked funds.
Yes.
But with Metapool, they're saying that it's very they are making it possible that even with your staked token, you can still access. You can still use the profits ahead, the future profits
ahead,
to trade on other decentralized applications.
Well, that's cool. So, and it doesn't stop there, Rhoda. Metapool has built, it's built to work across various ecosystems.
Yeah.
Not just the NIA platform or the Aurora platform. They're also working on making it possible to build on the Ethereum system, which will be rolling out soon. And it's all about bringing flexibility and convenience to people, because everyone wants to stake and earn. And one of the things that we always talk about when we come here is making every other person, even if you are not Web3 savvy, for you to be able to know what is happening on the Web3, how you can learn on the Web3, and how you can also earn. So staking is a form of earning. If you have loose tokens, you can actually stake and earn in the process. And so they try to make it really flexible and convenient for anyone that wants to embark on the staking journey.
Yeah, exactly, because a lot of people literally make their money off staking.
Yeah.
I mean, they help projects by supporting them with their funds, basically with their fiat or whatever, convert to the token of that project, just so that they can help the ecosystem grow faster, basically.
Yeah.
So, but what Metapool is trying to do is very innovative. It's telling you that you can stake just like the normal staking that most Web3 enthusiasts know, or people that are very involved in the ecosystem. You can stake your funds and also use the future profits. It's very innovative. I see it as a welcoming idea. I feel like everybody should be able to, understand this concept enough to want to, because it's another way of making money. It's another way of making money in the Web3 ecosystem.
And don't forget what we always say here on the Web3 space. GM, and GM means
get money. Yeah, and guess what, Ebube? Metapool has something called a DAO and governance. Now, don't let those fancy words scare you. It simply means that users have a say in how the protocol operates. It's like having a voice in decision-making process, just like the way it's like in CreativesDAO and any other decentralized autonomous organization or community.
That's really amazing. That's really amazing because when you mention CreativesDAO, I remember that also they are autonomous, decentralized autonomous organization. And what they do is they have everybody have a say in whatever decision that they want to make in anything that any project.
Of course.
Let's talk about how we can actually, use Metapool.
All right. So let's go straight to the point to how you can be part of the ecosystem. So to stake in Metapool, so you have to follow this step. First off, you have to go to the Metapool website and navigate to the stake section. So you select the token you want to stake, and then you connect your Near wallet. So after you've entered your stake amount, which will be converted to stake Near with an acronym ST Near, and then you click on stake. Then you confirm this transaction in your wallet. Just follow the prompts as it comes up, and then you check your dashboard. You can also go to your dashboard to view your holdings. So by following these steps, you can stake in Metapool easily and start earning rewards.
Yeah, I like as you mentioned stake Near. I also said it has the acronym as ST Near. Yeah. So when you stake your Near project, you are now given a token which is called your stake Near.
Exactly.
Yeah, and it has become a major part of the Aurora system because I feel like they're planning on rolling out more and more projects. So as we are having it on the Near platform, we're having it on the Rhoda platform, and also it's coming into the Earth platform too. That's the Ethereum platform. So other amazing features on the Metapool platform includes, Meta Yield Launchpad, bonds, and the voting system. So let's start with the Meta Yield Launchpad. The Meta Yield Launchpad, it provides exposure and access to different projects, enabling the community to support Near-based Web3 projects. You understand? So when you have planned out something, when you have planned out a project, you understand, you launch it. A lot of people can be able to stake on the project. You understand? And when they are doing that, it's called liquid staking. Because it offers a seamless experience for backers. And what we mean by backers is the backers are the investors. When you are backing up a project, when you are backing up a campaign with your ST Near, you are called a backer. So the backers and the project stakeholders are alike. And using only the staking rewards generated from the backers, ST Near fund the project. So when I have a project, I present it and I put it out on the Meta Yield Launchpad. Every other person that has to come up about, invest in the project, they are called the backers.
Exactly.
And whenever that project launches, any tokens that comes out of it, they get 100% of their investment.
And in a very, very interesting way of staking. It just makes staking more interesting, making it more flexible for people to come into the ecosystem, because if you can stake and also earn, use your staking rewards to also earn on other projects, that's a very amazing innovation. So here's how it works. As a founder, you can request a specific amount of Near to fund your project. Okay. So investors, they will have to back the project by committing their staking reward, not their crypto assets, basically. Not your crypto asset.
It's your rewards.
The future rewards coming from your staked.
Exactly.
Your staked, So backers, just like Ebube explained, backers are like investors. So investors, when they lock their ST Near, and commit all their near staking reward to the project in exchange for the project's token. You understand? I mean, when projects come and they need funding, so investors, backers, the way they will support that project is by using their future earnings, their future rewards from their staked, from their staking, from their staking to back to invest in that project.
Exactly.
You understand? It makes sense. And from that project, the rewards, the token that they get, the rewards they're getting from that project, the project they're investing in, it's like a win-win situation basically.
Exactly.
You are earning from both angles. You are still earning from your
future rewards.
Yeah, and still earning from the projects that you are investing in.
It's really amazing because coming as someone that is not really a Web3 enthusiast before and being able to explore this space, I'm like, so all these projects are already happening.
Exactly.
And we don't know. So like I always say, thanks to the good people at CreativesDAO for pushing this particular project out there, funding this project, making it for people like me and every other person that is not that's not a techie or a Web3 enthusiast to really engage about this.
Just come and explore the ecosystem.
It's really amazing.
The ecosystem is for everybody. It's not just like we always say in the show, that this show is for everybody, not just for technically inclined people.
Yeah.
So everybody is allowed to participate in projects. I mean, that's why projects are solutions.
Exactly.
They're solutions to problems that has been. I mean, if these projects are there, we need users to use this project because they have good utility. There are a whole lot of projects, especially projects built on here, that has good utility. And a lot of people need to understand this project and how they work and how it can serve them. And one of the ways we are doing this is by bringing this to life and making sure that people, get to know more about this project and how to participate and how to use it to better their data. Because the only reason why people, enjoy something, actively use something, if it's beneficial. Exactly. So this is one of the ways we are trying to break that barrier, that understanding gap of projects and people, so that they can be able to use projects effectively and enjoy it in real time.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So if you are a creator in the Web2 space, just know that the Web3 is not a hard place for you to find yourself. Projects like Metapool, projects like even the near blockchain operating system in a whole, they have space for each and every one of us to come aboard. You can go check our last video where we talked about everything Ludero and how amazing they are doing everything that concerns play to earn and learn. So it's amazing that all these projects are being rolled out on the Web3, and most times people don't know. So it's amazing when you guys know about this, and it's simple. It's really that it's simple.
It's really because
most times you see it like it's a big thing.
Yeah. Maybe because of the too much technicality, too much terms that people are. Because Web3 can be so very bogus with so many terminologies, and people find it very difficult to assimilate terms. So yeah.
Well, the thing is that if my dad could get used to writing emails with his computer back then, because growing up, he didn't grow up with a computer around him and stuff like that. Computer came in when we were born. So for him to be able to go back and learn and also have a computer at home that he sends emails with his business partners, I feel like if it's a time for change, we should all
embrace that change. Exactly. And one of the ways that we are bringing that change to life is by simplifying Web3 concepts, so that people can understand that it's for everybody. It's not just for Web3 enthusiasts, Web3 technically inclined people.
Exactly.
Okay.
So jumping on the next offer that we have when it comes to the Meta Yield Launchpad, there's this thing that they call the bonds and the voting system. Don't forget about that. So the Meta bond market is a feature within the Meta Yield Launchpad platform. It provides Meta Yield Launchpad investors with the ability to trade their investments and earnings in the form of bonds. Now, let's take it back. Most times people go buy government bonds, have it on themselves so that they can sell it back to the government to make earnings.
Yeah.
Now, it's still the same thing here. Investors, if you have bonds, you can sell your bonds online. You can sell your bonds, or the bonds that you have on each project. You can sell your bonds to people, and also you can, check online and buy bonds of other people online. And the objective of the Meta Bond Market feature is to provide investors with a tool to acquire and offer different types of bonds that are generated through the supporting projects on the Meta Yield Launchpad. A lot of people are bringing out projects, but if there are no people, that believe in those projects, it's not going to work.
Exactly.
So the backers, the investors, they are the people that believe in the project. They are the people that believe in this project and that it has a future. So, backing it up with funds and pushing it out there, and also having bonds in it makes the project
more durable. Yeah. So
and also potentially monetize your investments and earnings within the Meta Yield Launchpad ecosystem, because in all these things, it's all about earning.
Exactly.
You don't have to spend time on something that you don't actually gain something from. So being able to earn, not just waiting for the government or waiting, a lot of things happening on the markets, all these things, global warming and all these things affecting everything happening around us. So it's time to build on an ecosystem that's really friendly.
Exactly.
And that's what the near blockchain operating system is offering to each and every one of us.
Exactly, because this very particular project we are on about, Metapool, is actually built on the near protocol.
Exactly.
So then the Meta token holders in Metapool DAO has the power to vote. So we are talking about the voting feature in the platform, the Metapool platform.
Exactly.
So Meta token, by locking your Meta token, you generate voting power.
Okay.
So the more tokens you commit, the stronger your voting influence.
Yes.
So he basically what it's just trying to say is that investing in having a token in the Metapool, which is the Meta token, it will give you the access to vote. And the more Meta token you have, the more voting power you have when it comes to making decisions in the ecosystem. Because the foremost the key feature of any Web3 project is decentralization.
Yes.
You understand?
Yes.
So, and one of the ways of being really decentralized is that people have opinions, have opinions, makes decisions on the ecosystem as well. So that's one of the features as well. It's the more you have Meta tokens, it's very interesting to be part of a decision-making process of anything.
It makes you feel like
you belong to something.
Yeah,
exactly.
Yeah.
So yeah.
It's amazing. Rhoda, I actually love how passionate whenever we're talking about the project, how passionate you are.
I mean,
you can't wait to onboard everybody.
Everybody needs to be on this space, because understanding should not be like a hold up for people.
Exactly.
It
scares people, and one of our problems, I was discussing with one of my friends. I told him that one of our problems in the country is ETC. What I mean by ETC, we just say ETC because you don't really want to go deep. Yeah, so you just end up saying ETC. It's really crazy.
Okay, so that's a wrap from us at the studio. And if there's anything you're going to take out of, I want you to take out of this podcast is the fact that Metapool is here to stay, and the concepts that they have, the solution that they are bringing or they have brought to us is for everybody to, utilize the ecosystem and enjoy the ecosystem, making it possible for you to stake your funds and also use the future earnings to operate on other decentralized applications, which is a very, very innovative concept, and it's for everybody, not just, like we always say, not just for the Web3 or techies, but for everybody. So you need to come into the ecosystem and see how it works.
All right, so thank you for joining us today, and we hope that our explanation was there for you guys to get, and I hope that it has inspired you to go into your Web3 journey. Remember, Metapool is here to simplify and also empower your staking experience. So stay curious, stay eager, and stay exploring. Until next time, folks, bye from me and Rhoda.
Word of the day, word of the day. What's the word of the day?
The apps, which means decentralized applications.
Yeah, there are those decentralized applications that are built on the blockchain that operates through the smart contracts.
Capiche?